So B is 100% correct. So let's see why C is not correct or A is not correct. The mountain is being looked at. The mountain is being looked at. The mountain is being looked at. Two sentences are same. A and B and C. The mountain is being looked at. The mountain is being looked at. So printing mistake. So this B and C are correct. The mountain is being looked. No. This is incorrect. Therefore B and C is correct. Occur 31 number B and C. 32. It is time to shut the door. It is time to shut the door. The passive form will be. So it is time for. It is time for. Suppose let me tell you there are two sentences. It is time the 2 plus verb. It means it's complex sentence and you have a 2 sentence here. In this side you cannot make passive because only the verb that can be made passive is or pacified is shut. So it is time for the door. Up to here it is correct. Then a door, after door you will use 2 plus verb. Then a 2 be shut. This is 100% correct. Let's see other why other are not correct. It is time for the door to shut. No. Up to here this line is correct. Then you have the 2 plus verb. You have the 2 plus verb given. Then you have to make passive to be because B3 is immediate. So this is there is no B3. You have B3 but you don't have B here. Incorrect. It is time for the doctor of being shut. Why being? Because if you are using being, it means you have B verb here, which make it which will make it ing being added. So therefore it is also incorrect. The door to be shut. No. What is in time? So it is incorrect. So therefore it is time for the door to be shut. A is the correct. 32 number A is the correct. Have you seen picture? Have you seen picture? If it is changed into its form, the answer will be have the picture really it is made pacified. It has been pacified. It is made passive. Have the then when it is you are asked to make passive, the sentence is interrogative. As interrogative is always avoided by the verb at the past, the auxiliary verb at the past. Therefore, you are supposed to use auxiliary first when you are making passive. So have you seen the picture? Picture is singular noun. So has is affected. Have is used here is incorrect. Has is given yes the correct. Then object the picture. It is up to correct. When has is given, have is given, have verb is given. Therefore you are got to have B. You don't have B verb here. It is incorrect. Has the picture been sent? Yes. Has verb given because you have the have verb here. You for have and picture for had. Then you have the object. Yes, the picture in form of your subject. Then you don't have B for it. Has the picture been sent? Been seen. This is the correct sentence because has then object then B when you use B because B3 is needed. Therefore it is had and after had your verb will be B3. Been then you have a B3 B3. So this is 100% correct. C 33 number C is correct. 34 number. He decided that he would undertake the project. The underlined clause is dash. Noun clause related to. I have earlier told you noun clause is very easy or adverb clause is very easy. If it is noun clause, it is decided that after this there will be verb and the clause will be in place of verb. Let's see. He decided. Then what? Decide is a verb that transitive verb. It will take noun. That means it will take noun clause. So C is the answer. 31 over C is the answer. 35. He saw a beautiful garden. The above sentence is another that sentence. He saw a beautiful declarative. It is not imperative, not declarative. So C. 31 number C. 36. If he had come, I dash happy. So I have told you, you have the past simple, then you are expected to have would or should. So would be, I would be happy, it is maybe correct. Would have, no, you cannot use have here because you don't have verb given. Of course you have verb given, but it is simple part, not B3, head plus B3. Therefore it is incorrect. It is also incorrect because you cannot use will. This is also incorrect. So yeah, 36 number 8 correct. 37. Though he is poor, he is honest. The underlying clause is an adverb clause. It is comparison? No. Condition? Manner, it is not manner. No, really, in the previous 4 video perhaps, somewhere I have said, when there will be if or whether, perhaps really I said, that will be what? Concession. But sorry for that. Really, whenever there will be if clause or unless or whether, that will be conditional. Condition, adverb of condition. Adverb of condition will be there. So really a concession will be here. 37 number, though he is poor, he is honest. Concession is there. Sorry for that later video, that in the previous video I have given that misinformation. Sorry for that. Really this will be what? This will be concession. But earlier I have said concession in if clause. That is quite wrong. So 37 number D is the answer. 38 number, Joseph work in the same office as my sister do. As this is as I do means whatever I do. Joseph works means whatever Joseph work, my sister also work that. Therefore, manner B. 38 number B. Don't need to look at other option. 39. With that she was dancing. With whom she was dancing. B will be answer. That it is not about the object, so it is invalid. Who, it is a possessive WH word, it cannot be used. Who, after who you are required to have a verb, you don't have verb. So of course who and whom can be used at a same place, but who will be used at the time when there will be in place of subject. Therefore whom, 39 number B is the answer. 40 number, I am the person that you need to speak to. I am the person that you need to speak to, which you cannot use because I am person, and person you in person place of person you cannot use which. Whom you can use, that you cannot use. Whose you cannot use because it possessive word. So which cannot, you cannot use, that cannot be whom you meet to speak to. Whom you, I am the person that you need to speak to, can be, or I am the person whom you need to. This is the better option. So therefore 48 B. Coming out to the 41. The fact that he is your brother-in-law should not affect your decision. The underlying clause is a noun clause of functional dash. The fact, whenever there will be a word, then a conjunction that which whatever that is, followed by a clause, then you have the verb. In that sense, remember that you have always a position to noun. This one, C. 41, C is the answer. 42. My uncle, who is a judge, is coming here tomorrow. Underline clause is defining related clause, non-defining related clause, adverb clause, noun clause. There it is not adverb clause, neither noun clause. So C and D are invalid. It is the clause. If you talk about the clause, who is George? My uncle. Already information given. Therefore, it will be non-identifying or non-defining. B for 2. B will be answer. Who lives next door? He said. You are asked to make it reported speech. I have told you when you have the verb, you have verb past, reported verb, then you have your present simple. As you have the verb in past, then it means the reported or part, the statement should be in alternative past. Let's see. And I have told you the verb will be wanted to know or asked, because it is WH interrogative sentence or interrogative sentence. Let's see. He asked me who lives next to. He asked, up to here it is correct. He asked me who lives, no, incorrect. Because I have told you it is present simple, you have the verb given past, therefore past is expected, it is wrong because of the present tense being given wrong. So this is wrong, A number is incorrect, B. He asked me, up to now it is correct. Who lived next door? Yes, it is correct. Because as according to the formula, you have the up to here it is correct. Then conjunction, WH word, and you have the verb in past form. It lived next door. You have also no question mark given. So it is correct. He asked me who had. No, you cannot use had, unfortunately, or without any word given in the first sentence or in direct speech. Therefore, it is incorrect. Don't need to look at. He asked me who would. No, how can you use would here when you don't have been given will or shall? So it is also incorrect. So correct sentence is B. 43B. 44 number. He said, I lived here. I have told you just 41 number. No, it's not 40. I have lived here for 10 years ago. I have lived here 10 years ago. Indirect speech. Again, you have past, then you are believed to have. You have your simple past. It means you are supposed to have a double past in indirect speech. Let's say he said that he lived there 10 years ago. Look at this is the simple part already given here, and you are also using the same simple past tense. No, it is incorrect because you have to use double past. Therefore, incorrect. He said that he had, up to here correct, he had lived there 10 years ago. Somewhere it is correct. Let's see. Next sentence. He said that he had lived, up to here it is correct because you are using double past. There 10 years before. This is correct because you cannot use ago here. Because of the ago, this is incorrect, and you have tense here. This sentence for this ago word, it is not correct. So this is the correct sentence. He said that would. No, what should you use would when you don't have been given any will verb or shall verb? That is incorrect. So correct word is this one, C. 44 number C. Let's see 45. Two-thirds of the books dash stolen. I have told you when you have the fraction given, it will depend upon or noun, whether it is countable or uncountable. So yes, countable or uncountable. This is the countable plural noun. Therefore, its partition or its fraction will be also plural. Therefore, you have been given. It means what? Have verb is needed here. Have been stolen. Have been stolen. This is the answer. D. 45 number D. Has you cannot use because has is singular verb. You are supposed to have plural verb. Was cannot use because after was been you cannot write. It is incorrect. This is also incorrect. So D is correct. 45 D. 2 kilo of rice dash 50 rupees. This is another question which is very important. 2 kilo of rice, dash 50 rupees. When you have a noun clause, you have a noun phrase. Now your head noun is rice, and your what determinants are 2 kilo or 5 kilo, whatever that is. You are supposed to use singular form. 2 kilo of rice is 50 rupees or cost. So therefore singular form A. 46 number 8 answer. The committee divided, sorry, it is not given, seen. Two kilo price I have told you, this will be answer, 46, next 47. The committee they divided in this opinion yesterday. Divided is the committee is not unanimous. It means the committee didn't have any unity. When they will not represent themselves as an unity, in that sense it will be plural form. The verb also will be in plural. Therefore, plural verb is generated. This singular verb yesterday means past verb, and out of this and this, be and plural verb in C. C then sir. Person number C. 48 number. She made him dash the front door. At the front door. Don't need to discuss. B. 48 number. B. 49 number. I know him dash side. I know him at side. That is the answer. Sometimes by also. At 49 number. He has been ill. There are two sentences given in your new grammar book. He has been ill dash the last month. When you have the last month, then you are supposed to use for. Because you have the time which is confined with start and end. When you have only the last month, then you have the perhaps you have the start, you don't have end time. Therefore, since is expected, I have told you for and since. I have a special video also been given. You can, if you feel doubt or not confined about or do not feel easy about or whatever I have said, then you can go to my YouTube, Gopavandhu Karmakar, and you can search that I have given search that video, where I have spoken about the all preposition, where since and for the difference of since and for from of all differences of the preposition have been discussed over there. 50 number BG answer. So thank you.